All right, it's time for another episode of the Taxi Cab Diaries Diorama. The Taxi Diorama. All right, so this is my Friday. It's really Wednesday, but I have 2 days off at the end of this ordeal. And there's a couple of weird things that happened to me in the last 24 hours. So I'll tell you. I just took a guy to Cape Elizabeth. I mean, SMCC. I took somebody somewhere, and he wanted my card so he could use me later or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so the fare was like, $18.50. We chit-chatted a little bit on the way over, but I'm definitely was in my largely non-conversational mode. So he just gave me a $40, two 20s, $20 tip. And I went, wow, a 20? You sure? And he said that, he had a nice relaxing trip. Could be all completely honest, but I call it the suspicious tip. The suspicious tip. So he's got my card, which has got like all my personal information. Not where I live or anything, but start emailing me and calling me and texting me like mad. Could just be a quirky fellow that wanted to give me a good tip and had money. But I think it's going to end up him asking me out. And unfortunately, I live this life being cursed with straight. So, anyway, the suspicious tip. Who cares? I'll find out. We'll see if I'm right. Let's find out if I'm right. I'll put another episode and probably wrong. Nobody wants to date me. But if they do, they're male. So, the other one was a good one. Last night, I'll roll the window up for this because it's loud. Jesus Christ, if I could just get out of this 65-hour work week without something too weird. There's this dude, see if I can do this justice. There's this dude and like his young female, companion taking care of him. He's old, he may be drunk, and he's got the most fucked up voice, and he's just, you have to tell him everything over and over forever, and he says a few things over and over forever. What was his name? It was Rico. Was it Rico? I think it was Rico. Whatever it was. He said the whole way it was just I gotta stop at an ATM. And then we figured out early on, it was like an hour all the way around where we all went. And I wanna go to McDonald's. I like McDonald's. And he also said, I want a fish sandwich. I am not kidding you. The entire journey, including McDonald's, probably about 220 times. I want a fish sandwich. I'm a good man. Rico's a good man. He had this thing on the end of every phrase that I couldn't do a proper impression of. At one point I was laughing maniacally because he just kept saying, I like McDonald's. I was probably doing it too. I don't remember any of it.